Hi, good evening, everybody. Good afternoon. Good evening. Can you hear me? Please confirm you can hear me. Hi. All right. Thank you, Shika. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please, can we try to send out either calls or notification to get people join this session? All right. So please, let's try to get more people on the call. And if you can hear me really clear and loud, thank you very much for joining our session today. And we would like you to please help us to share the link to your friends, to your colleagues, and people that need to be here. Please, let's get them on board. Let them come and learn for free or be informed about data or business analysis or project management or data science, anything at all, anything about tech that they want to know more about before they transition into the tech ecosystem. Please, let's get people on board, right? So please, let's get more people to join us. Send the link to your friends, family. Send it to everybody. Everybody. Okay, so while we're waiting for others to join us, we are going to start now. Thank you very much for joining us. My name is Chinyere, and I'll be your host for today's section. Thank you very much for joining us. And we would like to welcome you, especially people that are joining us for the first time. So we have a lot of people that have been joining our platform for some days now. We want to welcome you especially. And if today is your first time joining Amdoranalytics platform or joining our live session, if today is your first time joining our live session, please can you type 1? Just type 1 in the comment section or just use your thumbs up so we can welcome you. Use your favorite emoji so that we can welcome you especially to our program. If today is your first time joining Amdoranalytics program. Okay, Okafor, Wilfred, thank you very much. Timothy, thank you very much for joining us. We really appreciate you. So let's get others to join us as well. Yeah, let's get others to join us as well. All right. Okay, so let's just do one thing. Let's do one thing before we dive in. All right, Kim Friska. Thank you very much for joining. Okay, so I would like people that maybe you've been here before or you're just joining us for the first time. For you to join us or for you to be here, it simply means that you want to know more about the tech ecosystem. You want to know more about data analytics, either data science, project management, business, a lot of things you want to know more about all these noise in the tech ecosystem, right? Trust me, there's a lot of noise in the tech ecosystem. People mentioning, oh, why not go for this? Why not go for this? At the point you're confused, don't even know which one to go for. And even let me say the reason behind choosing that particular course or that career path. So I would like just one person that who would like to unmute. Please, if you're not in a noisy environment, I would like you to unmute. We are learning together today. Tell us why you feel like tech is something you should go for in this 2026. So just one person, why tech? If you can unmute, fine. If you want to use the chat, that's fine as well. Okay. Nobody. It's not possible. Why tech? Why do you want to learn? Okay, let's use the word. Why do you want to learn data analytics? Why do you want to learn project management? Is it because others are mentioning project management, data analytics? I just feel like, okay, I should go for this. Nobody. Okay. So I started my tech journey years back. I started 2017, 2018, right? So when I started my journey, trust me. Okay, so I have one chat. Please pardon me. I'm using two screens, so I'm trying to check the comments. Data is the new gold. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Basil. Basil said that data is the new gold. Thank you very much. All right. So when I started my journey, I wasn't doing that because of the money. I'm just doing it because I just feel like, okay, I need to learn how to use Excel. I want to use Excel, right? But at a point, I noticed that is what actually, let me say what kept me still in the tech ecosystem is the money, right? The money. Right, a lot of people dive into the tech. Trust me, maybe 1 year. Some people say 6 months. 1 year is too much. 6 months, 3 months. they will tell you that I can't continue again. But there's one thing that is motivating me personally is the money, right? Yeah, the career advancement is there. You want to know more, you want to remain relevant is there. But trust me, the money is there. And I can tell you for free that if not 80, but let's say 70% of people that are transferring into the tech ecosystem today, they are doing this because of money. They are doing it because of money. So I have a lot of people like me that want to enter into tech because of the money. We have about money. But I still wanted to say that data is the new money now. The blood money, that is your own blood. Okay, so let's dive in. Welcome everybody to Amdoranalytics. You're welcome. My name is Chinyere, and I'll be your host to today's program. Let's welcome you officially to Amdoranalytics. Let's tell you about Amdoranalytics, especially for those that are joining us for the first time, right? Amdoranalytics is an EdTech company, that's educational technology company. We are committed to empowering individuals to become global talents through our comprehensive and accessible training programs. Chika, please, can we get more people on the call? Is there any way you can just push that? Please, let's push that and get more people on the call. Thank you. So our mission is simple. Our mission is to bridge the skills gap by equipping learners with in-demand skills, right? Very simple. We want to equip you. We want to equip everybody, especially people of the Black community. We want to equip you with the in-demand skills, right? So you hear a lot of people talking about tech. Let me tell you something about the tech journey, right? Like, let's say 2 decades ago, anytime you hear about tech or you hear anything about maybe Excel, let's use the word Excel, Python, Power BI, and anytime that you maybe want to know more about it, and you find out that most of the people that you see in that circle are Indian guys. Do you understand? If you've been in the tech ecosystem at least for 15 years now, do you understand what I'm saying? So you see that most of the people that you see there, they are Indian guys, the white guys. So what happened to the Black community? Right? So what happened? So people like us, we said, okay, you know what? We want to bring this tech skills to the Black community so that people will learn. Yesterday, I had a conversation with someone, and we were discussing apologies that I'm bringing this here. I'm from the eastern part of Nigeria, right? So I was just discussing with that guy, and I was like, I'm so impressed to see that you are from my side and you are learning, you are in the tech, because most times I find out that most of them, they're not interested in the tech, but they're interested in business. Why? So we have people that we need to bring into the tech ecosystem that will bring their ego brain into the tech ecosystem, right? So, and the guy said something. He said that when he started training people, like years back now, he found out that most of the people that he has been training, they are not people from the eastern part, but recently, especially this year, he said this year, especially last month, that he got a lot of number of people. That same thing with the Black community. Years back, like 15 years ago, 20 years ago, we don't have a lot of people that are in the tech ecosystem, right? So now, people like myself and other people, we said, okay, you know what? So let's bring the in-demand skills to the Black community so that after your study, you'll be able to be well equipped. Imagine that you are learning while you're studying, right? And imagine after learning, after school, it simply means that there is a job opportunity for you. Trust me. Why do we complain a lot of unemployment, especially in Africa? Okay, let me use Nigeria now because I'm a Nigerian and I'm in Nigeria, right? So you find out that we have a lot of unemployment guys, people who are well equipped, able people, but then again, they are not employed. So one of the reasons for that is because of lack of in-demand skills. See, there is a difference between skills and in-demand skills. All right, calm down. Let's dive in. All right, so I create positive change in the tech-driven world, particularly across the African continent. So we've been this over the years by God's grace, and we've trained over 8,000 participants. We've successfully trained them. And you that you are listening to me, and I believe that you are going to be part of people that we're going to be counting as the number of people that we trained over the years. Right. So we specialize in training people in the field of data analytics, business analysis, cybersecurity, data engineering. This career partner, they are those in-demand skills, right? If you hear about data analytics, and somebody just mentioned to you that have a data analyst, what comes to your mind? This person is a tech person, right? Okay, all right. So these are the in-demand skills: data analytics, business analytics, cybersecurity, data engineering, data analytics, AI engineering, project management, data science. Okay, these are the 8 career paths that we have here at Amdoranalytics as of today now. Like today now, right? Maybe tomorrow to get to 20 or 10, but as of today, we have 10 8 career paths. Okay, so our trainers, like our facilitators, they are people that are well equipped, like people that know their onions. I don't want to tell you more about it because you're going to be seeing some of the amazing thing that they've been doing or they did in the last few years of this academy, right? So we are all over social media platforms, so you can check us out on Facebook, LinkedIn, X, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and this is our website here, www.amdoranalytics.io. So you can check Amdoranalytics online and follow us. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's welcome our speaker for today. And I'm the host, but this is the speaker. Okay, so our speaker for today's program is Chinyere Chukwuka. Okay, can we welcome her? Let's welcome her now. All right, thank you very much, Chika. Thank you everybody. Thank you. Thank you for welcoming our speaker for today's program. All right, so our speaker for today's program is Chinyere Chukwuka, and Chinyere is an amazing person. Say yeah. All right, so she's the founder of Amdoranalytics. Amdoranalytics is an edtech company, right? So this is the founder of Amdoranalytics. So Chinyere is a data analyst and data scientist with close to a decade of hands-on experience across data, technology, and innovation-driven environments. So her expertise spans across telecommunication, governance, finance, and edtech sectors. She has been doing this for over the years. Especially when it comes to the edtech sector, right? She has been doing this for over the years. She studied economics, and she has a very strong background in economics, econometrics, and of course, if you've been in the field of data and economics, you know that economics has maybe something like data analytics in it, right? Okay, so as the founder of Amdoranalytics, she has successfully guided individuals with no prior technology skills to smoothly transition into the tech ecosystem, and not just transition, but secure their first tech roles, right? So she has personally trained over 6,000 participants. Can we clap for her? Over 6,000 participants. It's not easy. Yeah, let's clap for her. All right, thank you very much. Thank you. All right, so let's welcome the speaker. If you can hear us, please can you give us a thumbs up? So let's welcome you. All right. Okay, so I am the speaker and I am the host. All right, so today we are going to be discussing something amazing, right? Something very great, something very amazing. There are a lot of people, they want to transition into the tech ecosystem. I don't know, just to me, there's a lot of noise in the tech ecosystem when it comes to learning a new skills, right? And some people will tell you, oh, it's better you learn web developing. Some people will be like, you don't need to stretch yourself. Why not learn digital marketing? You know, a lot of things out there, right? Of course, I don't want to talk about if digital marketing is a technical skills, but that's fine, right? So a lot of people will be telling you, go for this, go for this. At the point you get confused. But here are the things I used to tell people, right? Anytime that you want to transition into the tech ecosystem, especially into the field that you know that you've not been there before, right? You don't have any background in this career path. Please make your research. Okay. Now here are the research that you need to make, right? What are the tools that I'm going to be learning, right? What are the tools that I'm going to be learning? Are you the kind of person that you like numbers? Right. So if you're kind of person that you don't like numbers, I don't know how we take you to data analytics or data science. Okay. So why not you go for something like project management? Okay. So here are the things that you need to understand very well before transitioning into this career path. And after understanding the tools I'm going to be learning, how to use that, think about, okay, is there any job opportunities in this career path? Trust me, yeah, there is a lot of job opportunities across all this tech ecosystem. But a lot of people are making this same mistake, start saying that, oh, this particular career path is saturated. Let me use data analytics, for example. So when people want to dive into the tech ecosystem and start asking them, oh, why, like, which of the career path do you want to go for? I want to go for something like maybe AI engineering. I asked them why AI engineering. They're like, oh, I wanted to start with data analytics, but you know, a lot of people have said a lot of things about data analytics. The space is saturated. And when you ask that person some basic questions, like if you want to move into data analytics, AI engineering, there's some basic there's some basic skills that we believe that you ought to have known, right, before moving into that career path. So if we ask that person, that question, find out that they don't know anything about these things, and trust me, they'll start struggling. Yeah, they start struggling. So another thing again, you need to understand when transitioning into a new career path is the job opportunities. Okay, very, 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 very important. Now, I want us to look at something. We're going to take it from the very basic. Okay, these are the requirements for landing a tech role in data analytics, in data science, and project management. So, as a data analyst, what are the requirements? What do you need to do? What are the things that you need to have in place before landing a role? So, we're not talking about it could be any role, whether remote job and any role I enter, whether remote job, on-site, hybrid, or thereabouts. Okay, so there are some basic skills that Is it basics? But there are some skills. It's not basic skills. Anyways, there are some skills that you need to have. One. So there are some things that you need to put in place before you start thinking that, oh, I have landed this job, or I'm still in search. Okay, I'm in job search. So let's dive in now. So if you have any question, use the comments here. Drop your question. I'm going to take it up from there, and I will answer every question. Every question. Thank you very much, and welcome to this session. Let's dive in. Okay. So let's look at data analytics. I want us to look at data analytics. Now, before you start mentioning that, oh, I want to land a job as a data analyst. So you need to understand what data analytics is, who a data analyst is. What are the tools that they're using? Are you the kind of person that you like numbers? Do you like numbers? So these are the things that the common things that you need to understand. So after this, we'll then dive into other career paths, okay? So let's look at data analytics in general, especially for those of us that you are confused on which career path. I think someone sent me a message this afternoon asking which career path do you advise that? A lot of things, people are mentioning this, but I don't know which one to go for. Which one do you advise? So please pay attention to know whether to go for data analytics or project management. Okay. So data analytics is the process of turning raw data into useful information to support better decision. When we talk about data, we're talking about raw information. Okay. When people mention something like, oh, what is data? And start asking, what is data? What do you mean by data? Data is raw information, or you say the unprocessed information. Okay, so data analytics is that process of you turning that raw data into useful information. Now, what do I mean? I don't want to go so deep into this, explaining what data analytics is and all that, right? But data analytics is just, let me use company, for example. I'm going to use something like Dangote component. I love to use Dangote component, for example, because it's a well-known component in Nigeria. Okay, so let's use Dangote component for example. So if we have Dangote component, they gather data every now. What do I mean? They gather information. They do sales of different products, right? Noodles, spaghetti, a lot of things, right? Cement and all that. So let's say that they have different distributors across Nigeria. Different distributors, right? Different people that are distributing their goods, right? So Dangote cannot wake up today and say that, oh, you know what? Our highest sales or our highest revenue is coming from the sales of cement or noodles. Before they were able to make that decision, it's based on data. Okay, they cannot just wake up and say that, oh, this is where the money is coming from. And this, no, that's every decision will be based on what? Based on data. Do you understand? Now, let me tell you something about that. Okay, so you see that data that they're gathering. Oh, today we have 7 trucks that maybe left the company. So in a lot of things, that's all those information that are happening in the company. How many trucks that moved to UK, to Ogun State, to Sokoto, all those stuff, right? They are taking a record of those things. But trust me, those data or those information, they are still data, right? They cannot make decision with those data if they're not being analyzed, right? They need to analyze those data. And who is the person that will analyze data? That data is what? It's a data analyst. Right now, a data analyst is the person who examines data, okay, identifies pattern. We'll talk about pattern, we'll talk about seasonality, right? So I don't want to go so deep and make it technical because I know, of course, we're so new to this, right? So a data analyst is somebody who looks at the data and be able to tell you that these are the trends and patterns, right? So this is what is going on, or this is what happened, right? When we talk about data analytics, when we talk about data in general, we have 4 main types of analytics. right? When we talk about analytics, we have four main types of analytics. We have the descriptive analytics, and that's actually where data analytics, descriptive and diagnostic analytics, that's where data analytics focuses mainly. Okay, so let's not go so deep. Let's not go so deep, right? But then the data analyst will collect all those data, analyze them, okay, analyze them and visualize it, okay, as put it to presentation with charts, right? So let's dive in. These are the tools that a data analyst uses, right? They use tools like Excel, Power BI, SQL. Now let me take something. Right? As a data analyst, or as someone who want to dive into the data analytics space, please pay very good attention. You need to understand Excel very well. You need to learn Excel. Right? I used to tell people something. Excel is underrated. A lot of people be like, no, I want to go and learn SQL. I want to move into Power BI. I want to be learning those things. Trust me, Excel is one of the most useful tools. All of them, they are useful, right? But Excel, see, 70 to 60 to 70 companies across the globe, they use Excel. So there is a need for you to learn Excel very well. Okay, so you're going to learn one visualization tool as a data analyst. Either you use Tableau, you learn Tableau, or SQL or Power BI. Here at Amdoranalytics, we teach Power BI, and because we know that Power BI is the industry leader when it comes to visualization tools, right? So you learn SQL, that's SQL Server. So you SQL. So you learn SQL for database, right? So for especially organizations that are into storing different data, like large data sets. So you can learn any of the AI tools. And if you want to go so advanced in your data analytics space, you can then learn Python, right? So we have data science. So let's talk about data science, right? So data science is the process of turning raw data into meaningful insight for better decision making. And like it's not the same thing with that. No, it's not the same thing. Now let me share something with you. So we have, like I said, we have four main types of analytics, right? We have the descriptive, the diagnostic, and then we have predictive. Now predictive is actually where data science falls into. So predictive is trying to predict what is likely to happen based on what has happened. Okay, they're looking at the present data and they're trying to predict what is likely to happen. Okay, so like I said, I'm not going to go so advanced because we are looking at, okay, all these things I've learned, how are you going to use it to land remote or land any role as a data professional, right? So a data scientist is a professional who analyzes data, build models. Now they build models. Now let me share something with you. And when we talk about building models, a lot of people will be like, okay, what are you talking about? I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to make it that much. So we have what we call machine learning model. Now, let me share with you. Like for those of us that are on social media, all of us, we are all on social media, right? You find out that let's use Instagram for example. That when let's assume that you're watching any let's say a particular video on Instagram, right? So you find out that after watching that video, when you scroll again, it's something, maybe a video like that will appear again. So when you scroll again, a video like that will appear again. So what is actually happening, right? Is what is the machine learning algorithm? It's telling it's telling you that okay, because you've seen this is the lesson that you're supposed to see. Okay, so that is a model. Okay, that is a model built in. We call it machine learning algorithm. Okay, so we have it in Netflix. I don't want to go so advanced, like I said. So Netflix as well. I don't know if you ever noticed that after seeing a particular film on Netflix, so you find out that the next one that will come out will somehow look like the one we've seen before. Okay, so that's for the data, like I said, that make predictions. That's for data science. And these are the tools that data scientists use. So they use tools like Python, R, Excel. They use SQL as well. I don't know why SQL is not here. So they use SQL as well. SQL simply means structured query language. Okay, so when you have the word SQL, so it's not a new word. It's still SQL. Okay, so and they use Python. Power BI, Power BI or Tablet. So you can use any of these, right? And of course, any AI tools they can use as well. So we have project management, right? So we're going to look at this. Why I'm starting with this? We want you to understand what these career paths are and who they are. Like, let me say, if I tell you that I'm a data analyst, it simply means that this is what I do as a data analyst. Okay, if I tell you that I'm a data scientist, this is what I do as a data scientist. Right? So now we have project management. Now, project management is about planning and organizing work to achieve a goal within a set time and budget. right? So I don't know, do you know what project management is, right? So you are planning for a project and you feel like, okay, you know what? I need experts, I need people that are very good. See, project management is beyond the planning, anyways. They build models, right? They work with data. Let me tell you something. For those of us that would like to move into data project management career path, right? They work with business analysts. Okay, they work with business analysts. And when it comes to the stakeholders management and all that, so they work with business analysts, right? So project management, they plan the project, right? They plan the project. When it comes to business analysis, right? I know we're not talking about business analysis now, but business analysis, they're those people that will look at maybe the data and they will start asking the question, what happened? Why? You know, looking for a solution on how to solve a problem, right? We call them problem solvers. When it comes to analytics, they are under diagnostic analytics, because diagnostic analytics looks at what's why, like the why behind what happened. Okay, because now if a business analyst is telling you that this is, I want to find out what happened, and we are looking for a solution on how to solve this problem, the next thing is to bring a project management into the project manager into the to the room, so that the project manager will guide as well and tell them that, okay, this is how we are going to do and this is what we need to do in order to achieve a certain goal. So this is very simple, right? So project manager uses project tools like Asana. Now let me share something with you. They use Slack, they use Power BI, they use Jira, and they use Trello. Let me tell you something, right? When I started my career, now everybody, this is me giving you a free tip, right? Like I'm sharing one secret with you. Whether you're gonna be a data scientist, a data analyst, right? Please try to learn any of these project management tools, right? So of course, when I started my career, I was basically focusing on Power BI, SQL, Python, SQL, and all that, right? You know, but again, I remember the first job I got, I think about that 2020 or thereabouts, right? So I don't know. So the job I was doing around that 2020 or thereabouts. So I was meant to use Asana. So I started asking myself, why Asana? So you find out that at a point, because as a project, someone, in as much as you're working with a sector that is into solving problems, so there will be a point that you need to use any of these project management tools. So I'm encouraging you now, please learn any of these tools, right? So, okay, this is the first action. But after learning all these things, what's next? What's next? Now let's dive in. So you need a good CV. Please pay very good attention. You need a good CV. These are the requirements to land a good job. You need a good CV. Now, in Nigeria, we have, let me say Nigeria now because I am in Nigeria, right? So we have a certain format for our CV, which you are going to see here. If you pay attention here, you can see good CV example, right? This is a format. This is a format that we use here in Nigeria, right? Now, but then like US, yes, US, I know US, Switzerland. So this is their format. This is the format, like what I mean. So you can see the picture by the side. Your picture will be there. But in Nigeria, we don't use, let's say Africa, but let me use the word Nigeria, right? So we don't use, even Canada, this is the format that Canada is using when it comes to their CV. So you need a very good CV. Now, let me tell you something. This that you need to understand when it comes to building a CV that stands out for you to secure a role. Now, I do advise people, yes, have a one generic CV, but do not use one CV to apply for 100 jobs. Now, this was actually what affected me when I started my career, because there was nothing like any mentor to guide me through to tell me, oh, Shinyere, do it this way, do it this way. No, now I'm telling you, one of the reasons why most of us, or why most people will even be skilled enough and still not get that job is their CV. Okay, so you need to have a very structured CV, especially when it's even when you have that generic CV. When you want to apply for a job, please pay very good attention. The first thing that you need to do is to go to that job description, right? What are they looking for? Now, if they mention anything like let's say Excel, SQL, that's SQL, Python, Power BI, please come back to your CV. See, there's no rush. I used to tell people something. When you're applying for a job, there's no rush. You just calm down, find a way to analyze it, find a way to structure your CV and apply. So make it ATS friendly. Okay. Of course, I know a lot of people will be like, okay, I don't have that time. What we need to do, I'll take it to ChatGPT. I'll ask ChatGPT to do it, and I'll just send it because I don't have that time. See, when you really need a job and you know that I need this job, right? So you need to learn patience. That's one thing I learned while job hunting. So you need to understand patience. It's a skill. You need to learn that, okay? So you need to sit down your generic CV, sit down, look for those things that are those keywords, especially SQL. Now, if in their job opening they have something like SQL, they need someone who is very good at SQL. Make sure that SQL appears on your CV at least 4 good times. Okay, 4 good times on your CV. And another thing again, you need to understand, pay attention. I'm just sharing a secret with you, right? So you need to understand when it comes to creating a very good CV that will stand out for your job. Right. So there's a difference between achievement and tax. Now, what people are looking for is not the tax. We are looking for achievements. Okay. So I was able to use my Power BI to achieve X, Y, Z, 30% increase in sales. I don't need to understand now. See that 30% increase. So that is the achievement using that tool. So everybody can use the tool, but then again, what do you understand? Like what have you achieved using that tool? So people are looking for what achievements. Now, if you pay attention here on this resume that I have here, you can see something like what achievement. So we are paying attention to your achievement and not your tax. So most of I used to tell people, say, when you're working, anywhere you're working, even that small job that you feel like is small, record your achievements. Record your achievements, okay? So these are more what they're going to be having on your CV. Please, I don't want to go back into start telling you about CV because we are not here for CV review. So one thing is to have a very good CV, not a generic CV that you're going to be using to apply for 100 jobs. Yeah, have one generic CV, but then when applying for that job, please sit down and structure that CV to tailor it down to that job opening. Don't rush, okay? That's one thing I want to say here. So let's move to the next thing that you need to have to land that remote job, to land that not just a remote job, right? So the second one is to have optimized LinkedIn profile. Optimize. Now, let me share something with you. You see this thing, this CV review. Here at Amdoranalytics, this is what most of our students are enjoying, right? As a student of Amdoranalytics, you don't need to panic. You don't need to start asking yourself, how do I get my CV optimized? I don't even know what to do. We are going to guide you through. We are going to sit you down and tell you. In fact, if possible, we're going to have it like 2 sections, right? Just like what we did with our LinkedIn. So you're going to have it like 2 sections or even one, like tell you this and this are what you need to remove from your CV. Okay, so I don't want to cast myself, but let me cast myself, right? When I started my journey, like I had one bad CV like that. I used that one CV to apply to over 100 jobs. So we applied for a lot of jobs, right? So at the point, I wasn't getting anything. So thank God, I went for one CV seminar conference. I paid for it, right? So after that, I was like, wow. I came back and I looked at my CV and I told myself, if I am the recruiter, I wouldn't even hire you with this CV. Okay, so these are the things that our students are enjoying here at Amdoranalytics. Now, another thing again you need to understand when looking for a job. Now, remember, you've secured that career, like you are not skilled, right? So you have those Excel, you've learned those Excel, Power BI, SQL, The next thing is to make sure that your CV is good. Another one is to make sure that you have optimized LinkedIn profile. And this is one of the things I will do here at Amdoranalytics for all our students. Let me tell you something about Amdoranalytics students. You need to learn all these things and you need to have all these things. You are learning all these career parts, you're learning Excel, you're learning Power BI, and you are learning how to optimize your CV, how to optimize your LinkedIn very, very well. And you're doing this free of charge. Calm down. All right. So now you need to have a very good CV, LinkedIn optimization. Now let me share something with you. Last week we had our LinkedIn optimization for our students last week. I think we had one again yesterday because we understood the importance of LinkedIn. Let me tell you something. I used to say, you can be skilled and not seen. You need to have a very good LinkedIn, right? Very, 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 very good LinkedIn profile, right? Optimized LinkedIn, not just LinkedIn, optimized LinkedIn. So this is my LinkedIn account, right? My LinkedIn handle. Please go on LinkedIn and follow me. But then again, let's go to LinkedIn. I want to show you something. Let me show you one amazing thing about Analytics students and what we are doing. So why we are doing that, right? Most times is nice to show people. Let me show you something. And I mentioned that we had our CV LinkedIn optimization yesterday and last week. So let me show you any of them. Let me put my one. Okay, so we're teaching data, we're talking about data analytics. So this is data analytics. So you can see this is LinkedIn optimization for Amdoranalytics students. You can see part one. This was posted on 9th of April. So that was last week. So today, LinkedIn optimization, this is part two. So posted today, this afternoon. Okay. This is me telling you what we do here for our students. So if you register for any of our program here at Amdoranalytics, you are going to optimize, we are going to help you and optimize your LinkedIn. We understood the importance of having a very, very standard, in fact, very optimized LinkedIn, right? So if you open here and check, we're going to open that, and I'll show you another thing again on LinkedIn. So it's loading. It's loading. So you understand. So look at it. This was teaching them how to optimize their step by step. I mean, step by step, how you can optimize it. So we did the first one, and after that, I asked them to share their profile. So they shared their profile. That was the second one, and we start pointing out the things that are not meant to be there and they need to correct and all that. So this is the section held yesterday. So let's go to LinkedIn. Let me show you something. So this is Amdoranalytics, right? Apologies. So if you go on LinkedIn, you will notice something about Amdoranalytics. If this is your first time hearing about Amdoranalytics, please go on LinkedIn. You will see the amazing thing that these students are doing. The students of Amdoranalytics are doing. I want to show you one of our student profiles. I can share the persons. Now, somebody will be asking, okay, if I have my LinkedIn and I optimize it, what's the next thing that I need to be doing there? Like, what will I be doing on LinkedIn? So please, if you can hear me, this is Amdoranalytics on LinkedIn. Please follow us on our social media platforms. Follow Amdoranalytics and see what our students are doing. Right? Follow us on our LinkedIn. Okay, so I'm going to show you something to show you about Amdoranalytics and our students and what they're doing. So there is something that we usually do here at Amdoranalytics, right? We usually introduce growth challenge to our students. Okay, growth challenge. Post whatever you're learning online. We want to see you. People want to see you. Post what you're learning online. Okay, so if you go and check some of our students, I think I have one of my students here who would like to share something. So let's give me a second. Okay, so this is Amdoranalytics. You see that this is a student of Amdoranalytics. So this was posted yesterday. If you scroll down, you see another student of Amdoranalytics. So if you scroll down, so this is another student. So we really understood the importance of LinkedIn, right? So you need to have your LinkedIn optimized. And if you go to their profile, all of them, if you go to their profile, very, very optimized, like very, very, very optimized. And when you're posting those things, you see a lot of people viewing your profile, right? Like recruiters see, let me tell you something, right? For me, because I'm a recruiter and I understand and soon how this thing works, right? So if I want to hire somebody today, I will look at that person's LinkedIn. I will literally, search for that person on LinkedIn. I will want to see what are you doing. If you're telling me that you're a data scientist, are you really building anything? What have you built? I don't even understand. So these are the things that people look at for. That's why we are telling you, and we do introduce that here at Amdoranalytics, right? The importance of building a strong profile, right? And when you have that LinkedIn optimized, start pushing, start building in the public, right? Start building in the public. Now, I want to tell you something about after building, because I want one of my students to come to show you something. So you need to have a good portfolio. Before we dive into this portfolio, Sharif, are you here? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma, I'm here.
Okay. So Sharif is one of our students who joined Amdoranalytics last month. Okay, so I would like to share the project that he worked on. So he just started his journey here at Amdoranalytics last month. I would like him to share the project that he has worked on. Jerry, please, if you can hear me, go ahead and share your screen and let's see what they have built. He started his journey less than 4 weeks or 3 weeks.
3 weeks now.
Okay, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
All right. Please go ahead. If you can hear me, share your screen.
Okay. Thank you so much for giving me the platform. Um, okay. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Um, Good evening, everyone. My name is Fode Sharif. This is a real life project that we have been working on. I have started with Amdoranalytics just 3 weeks ago, from the 28th March to date now. We have been having a lot of projects with Amdoranalytics. I have never been in Excel or neither been in data analysis before. This is my first time attempt, and with Amdoranalytics, I have got a lot of knowledge. So this is the raw data that they give to us for us to analyze, and as we can see, this is a raw data. We cannot able to do anything with it. So what first we can do? We can analyze this one and turn it to table, and from table, so that this can be sorry please, things.
Hi, Jerry. Please go straight to the project you built. Just go straight to the project. I don't think there's time
Okay.
for this. Go straight to the project.
Sorry please, I
Yeah.
stop sharing first.
Just share with
Okay,
your exit. Yeah.
see, my Excel is giving me issues. Please hold on 1 minute. Okay. Can you see my screen now?
Yeah, please go ahead. Just go straight to the project.
Okay. Okay,
Perfect.
this is the project that I built just 2 to 3 weeks ago. Inside the 2 to 3 weeks, with this project, um, we have to analyze what is real life business. And when you are talking about real life business, you have to know what profits came in, what go out, what gross profit, total cost. So all these things, we build this with this raw data. With this raw data, but my Excel is giving me issue. I will give you an example how we analyze this data to this end. But actually my Excel is giving me issues. I don't know why. But my God,
Don't worry, Jerry. Please go straight. Just analyze. That's fine. Close this. Close this.
I'm trying to close it. Oh my God. Okay, let me try to reopen it. Okay, can you see?
Yes, please.
Okay, so this is a project. Oh my God. Pardon me, please. Oh, Excel project. Okay. Excuse. Okay. Before we, sorry, because my laptop is giving me issue. Let me try
Just
to.
go straight to the analyze. We don't need this raw data set. Go, all these things that you're doing is taking time. So no, there's no need for this.
Okay.
Please go straight to analyzed projects. Okay, we know
And
that is a data set that you use. Go straight to the analyzed project and tell us more about the projects.
okay, I go through with this analyze. I use a pivot table, and with this pivot table, I have the name of the table, which is table one. Um, I try to use now. Okay, now to calculate the revenue that we have been seeing
Hi, Sharif, can you hear
on the,
me?
yes, ma'am.
Can you hear me, Sharif? Please, we are not asking you to teach us. Go straight to the analyzed projects.
Uh,
Okay, so it's fine if you send. It's fine if you
okay,
can't find it again.
okay. I have found it already. So we have the total revenue and total cost, gross profits. So an average total cost. To get this one, you have to use the KPI. This one up. The KPI. What is KPI? Key performance indicator. So I use it to create this one. And to have this chart, you have to come to use the raw data and use pivot table and create it. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. Okay,
All
let
right,
me
so if you
create a
can
new
hear me,
sheet.
what Sheriff is trying to do, I don't know what, I think he's trying to figure out something. Sheriff, thank you very much. So what he's trying to do is to show you the
Let me,
project he has built under 3 weeks of his project. Is learning with Amdoranalytics. So he started his journey here on 28th of March, and not just
oh,
this one, they've
and the
done a lot
table
of
are not
projects.
named. Oh my
Now,
God.
I have a lot of people that have done, they've started this program. I have others that are here, right? And they've worked on different projects. In fact, this is a project one. They've worked on two different projects. And they're here, right? So I can see some of my students here. I can see most of them here. So this is us telling you that what we do here at Amdoranalytics is project-based, right? Project-based. I'm going to share my screen again, and I will show you what other students who are not on this call, what they've done. Look good, but I don't know. I think Cherif is Cherif, please stop sharing. Stop sharing. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Stop sharing. Thank you. Okay, so this is we telling you the importance of building projects, okay, your portfolio. Because here at Amdoranalytics, we believe so much in your portfolio. We believe that before you land that job, you need a very good portfolio. That's why all our program here are hands-on experience, okay? Hands-on. Now, this is one of our students. I can share this document with you. You can go through that, okay? If you click here, you're able to view this document online on LinkedIn, right? So this is one of our students, Akise. This is the project they built here at Amdoranalytics. Now, let me tell you something amazing. You can see where he tagged Amdoranalytics and tagged myself, right? Let me tell you something that you need to understand about Amdoranalytics program. It is hands-on, right? Now, if you're applying for a job and you are showing a recruiter, these are the projects I have worked on. Imagine you showing a recruiter your portfolio, and your portfolio comprises of a lot of projects you've worked on. Imagine that, and someone who has no thing to show about, right? It simply means that they're going to pick you over that person. Right? So this is us trying to tell you that for you to land that job, you need a good portfolio. For you to land that job as a data scientist, of course, data science we use they use their GitHub, right? Because most of all their code will be going to their GitHub, and the projects they are going to be building will be going to their GitHub. So if I share my link with you, or my GitHub link with you as a data scientist, you'll be able to see what the business problem I've solved. And there's something that we do here at Amdoranalytics that we, in fact, personally, I am the data analytics facilitator, right? So there's something I do here at Amdoranalytics. I will tell you that, see, being a data analyst is not about using Excel, it's not about using Power BI, it's not about using SQL or Python. It's about solving business problem with these tools. Okay, it's about solving business problem with these tools, right? So what am I saying? See, you can learn all these tools, you can learn how to use this tool, how to use Excel, how to use Power BI, and still not learning how to, and it's not understanding the importance of business problem, right? So what we do here, we teach you how to use these tools to solve business problem. Do you understand? So this is Akisa. You can check online. These guys are online. See, I think I showed you what most of our students are just did, right? Akis Sharif is part of them, people that started the program 3 weeks ago. As I'm talking to you now, they are building their second project, live project. Okay, so this is another of our students. This is Oluwatobi. This is skill, right? This is skill. So if you click here, you're able to view this project online. Okay, so we have Michael. Look at him, Michael Adedeji. So Michael is one of our students here too. So this project here that you're seeing, he built it while with Amdoranalytics. Now, why am I telling you this? This is me trying to tell you that before you land that job that you want to land tomorrow, you need a good portfolio. And portfolio is that link, or of course you can have when people hear about portfolio, a lot of people are just believing on website portfolio. Website portfolio is fine, very good, but have a document area where you are documenting your projects. Now, if I reach out to you and I say, "Oh, you know what? Can I see what you've done? Can I see what you've worked on over the years? Give me a link, just a link that will take me to check all the projects you've worked on." Do you understand? I just need a link that will take me to all the projects you've worked on. And this is what we are looking for. So for those of us that are data scientists, we use GitHub, right, to document our projects. And if you want to have a website portfolio, fine and good. If you want to, now you need to add it on your resume. I know sometimes you'll be like, okay, how do I share this portfolio? How do I share my portfolio with a recruiter? You need to add it on your resume. And that's what we do here at Amdoranalytics. We'll teach you how to build a structured portfolio. Now, you can either use Linktree. There's a lot of things that you can use, right, to build a portfolio. And after that, what next? Share that link, add that link on your resume, that's your CV. When you share your link with me or your resume with me, so what I will do, the first thing I will do, I will look at the header. So the first thing, it should be your name, your title, then your LinkedIn profile link is supposed to be there. And another thing again is your portfolio link. That's the two most important link that you need to have on your portfolio: your LinkedIn link and your portfolio link. So these are most important things that you need to make sure that you have before you land that job. I want to tell you something. Okay, so when people reach out to me now, "Oh, Sheila, can you do this job?" You know, the first thing I will do, I will say yes. And before I will start talking about price, I will go and share my portfolio link with you. I don't know if you understand. So you shake it, okay? let me share something. Let me share something with you. I was having a conversation with someone, a client, a few days ago, and when someone started asking, "Okay, can you tell me about it?" The first thing I mentioned is, "I'm not cheap." Yes, I'm not cheap. Yeah, like create that impression that I am not cheap, and then we'll start what? Talking about price. Okay, so these are the most important things that you need to have. I've mentioned the CV, right? And then LinkedIn, optimize LinkedIn, and your projects, which is your portfolio, right? So these are the most important things that you need to have. Now, after having all these things, I know you start thinking about, "Oh, if I have all these things, can I know how much these guys are earning? Okay, in Nigeria, how much are they earning?" So as a data scientist, okay, pardon, this is not, okay, let's do live check. I love to use live check, right? So let's do live check to know how much they are earning. See, let me tell you something. These are one of the things I'll be convincing enough to tell you that go for this thing. Become a data professional or become a data scientist or data analyst or project manager. How much are they earning? A lot of people do ask me that question. Like, how much are these guys earning? I don't know. It's not creating any job opportunity for anybody. But let's use some of the platforms that I love to use. Let's use them and check how much these guys are earning. I love to use Read. Okay, you can see it here. Read.co.uk. Let's check how much data scientists or data analysts are earning. Now, let me say something. You see this platform? Let's use this platform very well. If you are a data scientist, please can you mute? Yeah, thank you. So if you're a data professional, if you are a tech professional, let's use the word tech professional, right? Just come here, create an account, so you need to log in. So this is logging in. I've signed in, right? So you can upload your resume or your CV, upload it here. I don't have a lot going on there. Okay. Okay, so you can see my name here. I have account with them before, so I have account with them, right? So all you need to do is to come and set up your account. You can see my resume. You can upload your CV here, so you're not paying for anything. You can even set up the notification that anytime there is a job opening that is attached to whatever you're doing, so they will just, you can see, upload your resume. You can talk about yourself, your status. You're currently searching for a job, so you can update your, like mine is empty, so you can update it and have it there, so they will be sending notifications to you. So let's search for a job. So I'm going to search for data scientist. Okay. So data scientist. So let's look for that in London. Okay. Searching for jobs. So data scientists. And this is not the only platform that you can use. We have a lot of platforms, right? Okay, so this one, let's look for the one that where they have their pay included, right? Let's give me a second. Okay, yes, I have this. So this one here, automation and AI specialist. Automation and AI specialist, very simple. I know that a lot of us want to become an AI automation specialist. Okay, don't worry. That's actually a new career path that Amdoranalytics is going to introduce to you very soon, right? But that's fine. That's not where we're going to now. So you can see how much they're paying them. Okay, 35 to 55,000 pounds per annum. 35 to 55,000 pounds per annum. Okay, so let's look at another one. Okay, so look at data scientist. So as a data scientist, look at it now. This is amount. This is not my platform. Okay, you cannot say that this is fake. No. This is UK platform, right? So it's original, right? It's legit. All the jobs here, they are at least 80% of them they are legit. Okay, so now data scientists here, 55,000 to 65,000 per annum. Now the question is, how long will it take me to learn this thing? It's going to take you just a few months to learn it. If you can be patient enough, if you can endure, right? I mean, Christian, let me make sure something. There's a place of what? Waiting. There's a place of waiting as a human being. There's a place of enjoyment. Okay, let's not move it. So we have what? We have this. This was posted like 2 days ago. You can see it, 65 to 75,000 per annum. And when people mention to me here, I have these skills and I'm not landing job, I'll be like, okay, how are you searching for a job? See, let me tell you something. Pay attention. When it comes to job searching is, in fact, is a job on its own. Okay, you're searching for a job. It's a job on its own. Now, what do I mean? You just need to sit down, calm down, and say, see, this 1 month, I'll be applying for at least 10 good jobs every day. 10 good jobs every day. It's amazing when people reach out to me and start mentioning, I've not gotten a job, I've not gotten any role, and first thing I will ask them, how do I apply? And some people like, oh, sure, I apply once in a day, or sometimes maybe once in 2 weeks. I've been busy. Like, how do you want to land the job? How do you want to land the job? So you need to take it as a job on its own. Now let's look at this. Let's look at this. See, another thing again is when people reach out to me that, oh, Shia, this thing is getting overwhelming. When are we going to stop? Okay. So when I mentioned the amounts that people are earning as data professionals or as a tech professionals, please don't envy them, because these people, they've waited, they've sacrificed their nights, their good thing, right? Their social life. You understand? So some of them, they don't party again. They sacrifice a lot of things, right, for this career path. So when they mention amount they're earning, please don't just not be envious of them, because when we are telling you, please stay away from these things. I tell my students something, please, at this point that you're learning, stay away from TikTok, stay away from X, stay away from anything that cannot give you value. Instead, turn all the class videos. If you want to watch anything, go to the class material, go and watch the video. Okay, so now we have what AI engineer. Look at how much they're earning. So an AI engineer, look at it here, 80,000 to 90,000 pounds per annum. See, if you earn this one, if you change the generational poverty has gone, right? So we have this. This one is per day, 360 to 517 pounds per day. That is a contract job. It's not a full time. You can see it. So they will be paying you every day 360. Even if they're paying 360 pounds per day, it's a very big money, right? So these are some of the things that you're going to be earning. This is not my platform. You can't say that, oh, I uploaded anything here. You can see 600 to 1,000 pounds per annum per day. Wow, per day. It's too much. So now let's look for project management. So I'm going to say project manager. Okay, project manager in London. You can search for, you can choose any location of your choice, right? Remember, this is what UK, so you can search Manchester anywhere. There's a lot of this thing that a platform that you can use, which I'm going to be showing you very soon. So this is trainee project manager, PMP, MEP project manager. You can see how much they want to pay. This thing now was posted like an hour ago. You can see an hour ago that they posted this one now. 70,000 to 80,000 pounds per annum. Okay, will you endure in that place of waiting? Will you endure in that place of calling you attend classes? Will you endure? Dear student, will you endure? Okay, so we have this one now, project manager. You can see 65 to 70,000 pounds per annum. See, if after showing you all these things that you feel like, oh, more, it's like these guys are talking too much, I'm not sure that this thing is possible. Learn it first. Learn it first and sacrifice. Let me tell you something. It's not easy to learn these roles. So for you to learn all these jobs, right, you need to sacrifice your time of learning, building, sweat, sleepless nights. And for as I'm talking to you, I see the max I sleep every night is 5 hours, right? Building ourselves, right? But then again, you need to understand that there's a place of what building, a place of building, a place of building, like a place of learning, is a place of what waiting. Okay, one of my students reached out to me, I think yesterday he called me and said, okay, Shinya, I wanted to tell me when I will start applying for jobs. In fact, I want to apply now. I want to start getting jobs now. Say, okay, calm down. You're just 3 weeks into this program, right? Just need to calm down, right? So there's a place of learning and there is a place of earning. Okay, so there's a place of learning, there's a place of earning. And I used to tell people something. If you really want to move into the tech ecosystem, like want to be good, so you need to tell yourself truth. Now, what are you going to tell yourself? You are going to learn until you start earning. Okay, learn every day until you start earning. So that's learn every day. It might be something that will take you 6 weeks, 6 months. So a lot of people deceive you that it's 1 month you start landing this job. So it can take you something like maybe 6 months. Some people theirs is 3 months, right? Some people their own is 2 years of learning and building themselves, right? But then again, there's a place of small money. You can start with maybe even if it's 5,000. In fact, you can even start with volunteer jobs. Don't allow anybody to say you can start with volunteer jobs. Okay. Now let's come down. We have talked about all this ones. I can share this with you later. You're going to see how much they're earning. So this is, you can see read.uk here. Look at this one. So this is a platform that I just show you. You can just open all these ones. And even for you to get a visa sponsored job, you can see all these platforms here. Some of them are offering visa sponsored, okay? So you can see UK hired, you can see flex job, even on LinkedIn. You can use LinkedIn to land that job that you're searching for, right? Yes, let's come down to something amazing. If you're with me here and you're still with me, say yeah, yeah. Just say yeah, yeah, or you type it.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, let's yeah, 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 my people. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. So let's dive into something amazing, something sweet, something sweet. See, what I've shown you now is just like, let me say 5%. Not what's 5%? Maybe like 1% of the benefits that you're going to be enjoying when you land that job. There's a lot of things that you're going to enjoy. But then again, this is me being honest that you need to learn, or don't allow anybody to deceive you. Like just learn this thing in 2 weeks. 3 weeks, you start getting that job. Like if someone that called me yesterday, for 3 weeks, person has started asking me, when will I start applying? Tell me. So you need to be patient enough. Okay. Now let's talk about Amdoranalytics and what we do here. Why Amdoranalytics? This is the part I love to tell you very much because trust me, the evidence. Evidence. Okay, so now let's talk about Amdoranalytics, right? And what we do here at Amdoranalytics. Amdoranalytics is a big platform, right? Offering value. I mean, we are very much interested in value, giving out value, ensuring that people are learning and people are learning hands-on. Right? You know that you just come and learn and you just go, no, you learn and you're well equipped, right? Well equipped. Now, here are the courses that we offer here at Amdoranalytics. Data analytics. Let's see here, data analytics, cybersecurity, HR analytics, AI engineering, data science, project management, business analysis, and AI automation on the way. Not yet, but AI automation on the way, right? So we have all these programs that we offer here at Amdoranalytics, and trust me, all these programs, if you go out there and get all these programs, they are quite expensive. I mean, very expensive, especially if you want to learn it in a way that it's going to be hands-on, not that people is going to give you any material and say, go and read up. If you really want to make it hands-on, it's quite expensive. And because of that, we know how valuable, the kind of value that we're giving here. I said, okay, you know what? We want to get a lot of people into the tech ecosystem. We want people to learn this thing without breaking their back. So we decided to offer 90% discount. 90% discount. Oh, yeah, clap for us. Before I will continue, just clap for us now. So if you don't clap for us, I will not continue. Oh, yeah, clap for us. Thank you. All right, thank you, my people. I can see you guys. Thank you. All right, so we started to offer 90% discounts on these programs. 90% discount. So come and learn. See, let me tell you something. Last month, this is our student. They started this thing last month, right? If you don't have the money, if you have the money and you know there's somebody that always disturb you for urgent 2K, this is the best time for you to pay that person back. Come and learn. Pay for that person. See, I don't want you to be disturbing you for urgent 2K again. Go and learn the skills. Right? So now let's talk about the training fee. Okay, instead of you to pay 1 million, 1.5, you check online, you see how much, especially if the program is based on hands-on, like not just training you, come and train and go, there's a lot of benefit anyways. But let's talk about the training fee anyway. So for our cybersecurity and AI engineering is 150,000. As of today, 150,000 naira. See, there's nobody. I mean, there is nobody. There is no academy that we offer this, that we are offering here at Amdoranalytics. Cybersecurity and AI engineering is at the rate of 150,000 naira per each, right? So we then have HR analytics, data science, data analytics, project management, business analysis, data engineering at the rate of 100,000 naira each. So 100,000. Now let me share something with you. This scholarship was actually meant for last month, right? We said, okay, we want to support a lot of women to transfer into the tech ecosystem. But then again, this month, a lot of women, they disturbing us. Can you offer, can you still assist us? We decided to extend this thing to this moment, okay? So this opportunity is only available for our next course starting in May. okay, for our next cohort starting. So instead of you to pay that quite exorbitant price, 1,800,000, 700,000, that you want to learn only of all these career paths, you can pay 100,000. 100,000 naira is like maybe $73. So for those of you that don't understand the naira part, it's $73, right? And the 150,000 is around 108. I'm not sure it's up to 117 or thereabouts. It's like 108 thereabouts, $108. Okay, so you can pay and register for your program. So this program is 12 weeks. Pay attention, it's 12 weeks, 8 weeks of hands-on. I mean, critical hands-on program, right? So I don't know if I have any of my students here that want to share their experience on their class so far. You have anybody that want to talk? Hello, data analytics students. I know that there's this some of you here. Do you have anybody
Yes,
that want
I'm
to
here.
talk?
I'm a data analytics student.
Okay, Ofonime, do you want to share your experience so far?
Yes, I don't mind sharing.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay, so I studied maths and statistics in school, and I realized that I'm good with numbers, and I've always wanted to do something that has to do with numbers. So I came across data analytics, and I actually have interest to do it. I visited like some tech schools here in Abuja. I live in Abuja. I have been to like three tech schools. You know, the prices they gave me were like very high, although they made promises of what the value they are going to deliver. So when I came across Amdoranalytics with the scholarship program, I was like, oh, this is a great opportunity for me. And I decided to key into it. And so far, so good. It's really been amazing because in recent past, I lost a good opportunity in a telecommunication company, where I was supposed to be like area manager for the job. And the test I was given, that initial stage screening exercise that you're supposed to do a test, aptitude test, it was on Excel. It was on Excel. And although they didn't share the scores with me, after the test, I knew that I might not get it because it was tough. So in Amdoranalytics, I was so happy when you started with Excel, even though we are here for data analytics, but you started with Excel. It has been a very good opportunity for me. Imagine if I have to do that test again now. So the value I am getting is really, is not something I can like place a price on it. So it's just a very good opportunity for me. And I really want to say thank you and appreciate what you're doing so far. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you for sharing. Oh, funny man. Thank you for sharing. Let me share something with you again. I am, of course, I love to be very sincere in anything I'm doing with people, right? To be very honest, I lost a job opportunity to work with one of the biggest logistic company here in Nigeria. I think, okay, the name of the logistic company is GPC. For those of us that are in Lagos, Ogun State, you know GPC logistic company, right? I lost the opportunity to work with this company just because I don't know how to use Excel. So that was when it dawned on me, like, come on, you need to go and take this. You need to go and take this serious. So when she said that she lost the opportunity because of Excel, I really know. That one, right? It was actually the HR, right? Somebody that the HR was like my church member. People that know you, that you're a very young person and you are vibrant and you know those kind of, so that they want to support you, and they just say, okay, there's opportunity in our company. I would like you to take up this opportunity. And the first thing they asked me, do you know how to use it? I said, I'm not really good. I don't know, but then again, let's do it. So I did the first interview. I passed. I know that first interview, they pushed me. So they went to the second one. So when I got to the second one, so that was meeting with the stakeholders and all that. So in fact, they said, no, they can't work with you because I'm not very good at Excel, right? So I know what she meant when she said she lost that new opportunity. I did. So it happened to me. Thank you very much for sharing, a funny man. All right, so now thank you very much. So let's dive into other things, other benefits that you are going to be enjoying as a student of Amdoranalytics. Number one, hands-on practical program. Practical program. Like I said, Sharif was trying to share something here. I don't know what really happened with his Excel, but then again, that's fine. So we've shared what some of our students, the past students has built, and even the current students on LinkedIn. If you go on LinkedIn, go and check Amdoranalytics, you will see what people are posting and people are saying about Amdoranalytics. So the program is hands-on from the A to Z, hands-on, right? And of course, you're going to be learning with industry standard tools, right? Like Excel. Excel is one of the most in-demand skills, right? Everybody want to use Excel. Trust me. Like I said, thank God that we have someone now that just mentioned it, right? 80% of companies, if not, okay, let's say 70% of companies across the globe, I'm not talking about Nigeria now, they use Excel. So Excel is very, very important. Very, very, very important, right? So another thing again is you're going to be meeting experts in instructors, right? So you're going to be meeting people that are not just learning, right? There's a difference between that I just learned this and I want to teach it, and people that are already working in this space, right? People that have decade of experience, hands-on, working in that career. So starting from all our programs, right? So our tutors are well experienced persons, right? So you're going to be having mentorship section like today, in the next one hour or less than 1 hour. So our students, they're going to be having mentorship session. So mentorship session here at Amdoranalytics is every Thursdays, right? Every Thursdays you are going to be meeting with different mentors. Like I said, the current students now in less than 1 hour, they will jump on their mentorship section. So you're going to be meeting with different mentors. Let me tell you something. If you want to go far in life, you need a mentor. You need someone to guide you. You need someone to hold you. Like when we started our own career, I was sharing with someone this afternoon. I said, when I started my career, it was very tough because there was nothing like any mentor, like somebody telling me, click here, right? So what we do here at Amdoranalytics, we make sure that you have somebody to guide you. Another thing again you need to understand is flexible learning journey. So I'm going to just leave this one now. I would like you to go through it later. So our program starts on next cohort. Next cohort starts next month, right? And registration is ongoing. So registration is ongoing. Okay, so send us a DM, and we are all everywhere. So you can see some of my colleagues. They will be reaching out to you. Some of my colleagues will be reaching out to you, and when they do, please respond to them. Right, respond to them. The training fee is very, 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 very cheap. Very, very cheap. Okay, and this discount will end very soon. Very, very soon. Okay, so let me use a minute and take questions. We have another session in the next 10 minutes. So if you have any question, please do ask us. Ask your questions about Amdoranalytics, questions about the programs that we offer. See, you have seen the program that we offer here. You've seen their training fee. Like I said, it just takes months, right? So the program starts next month and registration is ongoing. Okay, registration is ongoing. So let's take questions. All right, so if there's no question, we're going to call it a night. Thank you very much for joining. We really appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining. And of course, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to drop your questions on our WhatsApp group. We are going to pick all your questions. All your questions, we're going to take it up there. Okay, so there's no question here. Thank you very much for joining. Please to have a wonderful night rest. Like I said, registration is ongoing. People are paying us up. So pay for somebody. Pay for someone. Even if it's just 2 or 3 people in your circles, pay for them. Reach out to them and tell them about this opportunity and pay for them. Thank you very much and bye.